I woke up feeling so mentally stuck. Just being like super like unproductive, getting things done, but ultimately like I know I could be doing so much more. I just haven't been managing my time right. I've been like in this mental rut where I'm just like overthinking. I know what I have to do. I know how to organize myself better. Yet I cannot get myself to do it. I've just been like in a rut of like overthinking different patterns of ways of doing it where internally like I know how to do it. It's just hard pulling yourself out of that state and getting back to like self-discipline, but it's yet so essential because when you're in a rut and you get frustrated, like that's such a huge step because you're actually acknowledging that you're lacking self-discipline and you're mad about it, or you're mad about something you have to change. And frustration and anger, that leads to change. But sometimes we're scared to change because we might be comfortable in like a comfort space, or just because we're not right in the right mentality. So then why do we stay stuck? It's like snowing behind me. See, for me personally, like there's a lot of things I want to do. Like I plan out all of these things before going to sleep. Let's be realistic. Like I sometimes wake up and I just can't get myself to do it. I either self-doubt, or like I'm scared about something, or I fear that the outcome is not going to be as I expected, so I just don't do it. I pride myself from doing and from exposing myself to that situation. So I just stay stuck in that little comfort zone and I procrastinate. But essentially, in my head, I know that the best thing I could do to evolve is doing that and taking that chance and, doing the things I'm supposed to do to evolve and to change and to self-discipline and to not procrastinate. But essentially, when you're mentally stuck in this rut, it usually is either because of fear or self-doubt, or just because we're stuck in this loophole of mental patterns that catch up with us and make us ramble and overthink everything about possible outcomes. And I know I talked about this in another video, but fear is an illusion. We create fear ourselves. Fear comes from our own mind. There's no real proof of the outcome that might play out if we go for it. Yet we're scared. We have so much fear. We pride ourselves from doing that, whatever it is we want to do. And I'm talking generally, right? It can't really be anything. Like sometimes we might be mentally stuck in a way where it's just draining, or we might be mentally stuck because we can't evolve, because we don't want to change, because we feel like we're not capable of changing, because we feel like we're not capable of doing whatever is necessary to do the things we want to do. And I get that, and that happens to me a lot, and it's just frustrating. But we have to remind ourselves it's all in the mind. Like it's all about the mind, and once we learn to change that fear for excitement and use excitement as a tool for us to be consciously aware that it is all a part of evolving, and we're supposed, like, fear is so normal and we all have it. It's an inevitable emotion that essentially we can't really control it, but we can trick our brain into believing we're actually excited. Because if you think about it, when you go to a roller coaster, what are the emotions that arise? Either fear or excitement, or both. So when you trick your mind, when you're going into a new situation, or when you have to evolve to a new situation, when you trick your mind into believing that, wait, let me change this uncertainty inside of me to being excited. Like, let me just say it. Like, I know it doesn't make sense. If you guys know Mel Robbins, she's this psychologist. She's really known. She has a podcast and stuff. She talks about this a lot, about how fear and excitement go hand in hand, and how we can start to utilize them as a tool. We can start to play with these emotions and trick our brain just by saying to ourselves, like, let me think about what's exciting about this. What could be exciting about this new thing if I do it? Like, essentially, if I'm mentally stuck in it, I can't evolve because I fear about taking the next step, that I know it's necessary, that I know it's essential for me to evolve, that I know it's key for me to pursue the goals I want to pursue, but yet I fear of being seen, or yet I fear of what's going to happen if I get out of my comfort zone. What are people going to say about me? Whatever it is, the outcome, if I stay stuck in that fear mindset and think about all the possibilities of the things that could go wrong, if I keep overthinking about all of those outcomes, then I'm just gonna not do anything, and I'm just gonna procrastinate it and stay in this mental rut and living by the perceptions of other people or the perceptions of my own self. But if I trick my brain into believing, well, you start tricking it and then you start believing it. Like, wait, let me be excited. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what can happen tomorrow. I don't know what other people are gonna think. So let me not assume about it, and let me focus on what's exciting about this. Okay, if I evolve, if I take the chance of, let's say I want to be seen in a certain way and I want to change my perception around the people I'm around, then I want to be seen in a certain way. So I push myself to communicate and to show this side of me to other people, my authentic self, instead of fear of being seen. And instead of me focusing on what are other people going to say about me, how are they going to perceive me, I'm excited that I took that chance. I'm excited and I focus on the relief I'm going to feel and the authenticity that it's going to come from inside of me, and how peaceful I'm going to feel inside. Because if not, we're going to stay stuck in this trapped mindset of just living in fear and living in our mind, and essentially being a prisoner of our mind. And we can't let our mind control us. See, it's all an illusion. And I know it's super hard. Like, it is hard. Like, I've struggled to sleep for so long. I struggle with anxiety also. Like, and I know everyone does to some degree, even if they show it or not. Everyone has that inner voice talking to them inside. It's just a matter of learning to manage it and learning to work with it and learning to, when needed, manipulate it for our own instrumental uses. Yeah, guys, just a little quick morning video about doing whatever you want to do. So right now, I feel mentally stuck. Just because I'm stuck in this fearful mindset of just a lot of things, a lot of uncertainty, and like uncertainty causes discomfort because it's like the unknown. So when we don't know something, we just assume. We assume all of the possibilities of what could happen, what could go wrong, and we essentially forget about what could actually go right. What is exciting about that situation, that if we do overcome it, if we do take the steps to do it, who are we going to become? What is the exciting part of it? That's what we forget to focus on when we're stuck in this state of fear. So I encourage you all to go out there and do something uncomfortable, even if it's the littlest thing. If there's something you want to communicate to someone that you haven't, because you fear, what are they going to say? Or how are they going to perceive you? Or that you're being too harsh to yourself. You put yourself first and you do that. Because whatever brings you inner peace, no one can take that from you. No one or nothing, especially yourself, especially your mind. So go out there, be yourself, and little by little start playing with your mind and using your mind as a tool. And don't let it trick you, guys. We're all in different timelines. So stop comparing yourself again to other people. Stop focusing on other people. Start focusing in your brain. What are you feeding to yourself? What are your thoughts feeding to your own self? If you focus on other people, focus on them for inspiration. But don't let other people's perceptions, other people's achievements, other people's goals affect what you want to accomplish and affect how far you can go. Don't let other people's belief of what you can accomplish hold you back. Or don't let other people's assumption of what they can think about if you do whatever you are scared of doing hold you back. This is your life. And I'm talking to myself also right now. So everyone, let's go together and just try to beat fear, because fear is inevitable. So it's just a matter of managing it and learning to manage it and live with it. But instead of fearing the emotion of fear, going towards it and utilizing as something exciting. So wherever we fear, that's where we go for. We don't let fear control us. Think about it. All the things we're scared of are the things that are more thrilling or exciting, are the unknown in our life, are the what ifs. You don't want to live with a lot of what ifs. You don't. Trust me, I've done that. And if you do that, you're just going to stay in a state of depression, because you're gonna start thinking about the what could have happened if I took that chance instead of the what if I do it? What's the worst thing that happened? It's Pisces season, baby. Go dream big.